Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bold Metal Nerd coming at you with another video. In this one, I am going to talk about a fledgling movement that's happening right now. That's gaining some steam, but they got a long way to go before they can impact real change. Now, whether this movement will ultimately move the Democratic Party in the right direction or not really remains to be seen since it's still pretty early days, but I give them definitely credit for what they've managed to accomplish so far. The movement is called Justice Democrats. Basically, they are committed to kind of uh, replacing all of the establishment. They want to get rid of the Democratic establishment. They want to do basically a takeover of the Democratic Party with people similar to Bernie Sanders. They're pushing, you know, basically a Medicare for all uh, program, and that's their big thing right now. In fact, I'm going to link to a petition that they have in the description of this that you can go and sign to basically try to convince all Democratic senators to support Medicare for all. I think that's totally the direction this country needs to go in. If we are going to repeal and replace Obamacare, as the Republicans want to do, let's do it right. Let's do a Medicare for all system. Now, I know with my viewership on this channel, I'm probably going to get a lot of people who disagree with that, and that's fine. Feel free to disagree as long as you're relatively civil. That's totally fine. Um, but I think that is the logical, sane course for healthcare in this country. We're the only modern nation that doesn't have it. There's no nation out there that has some wonderful free market uh, medical system that gets the best results. It doesn't happen. In fact, in many ways, we get objectively the worst results in the developed world for a lot of our medical issues. Because again, we're the only ones that don't have a Medicare for all system. Is there a correlation there? Yeah, probably. I'd say it's definitely worth checking out. So that is definitely what I'm supporting, needless to say. But a little bit more about Justice Democrats. Basically, they want to push out all of the establishment Democrats. And what they're trying to do is they are trying to basically run primaries against all of the establishment Democrats that are uh, only suckling at the teat of corporations and special interests. That's what they're doing. They want to get money out of politics entirely. Now, whether you are a Republican or a Democrat, I'm sure you probably agree that money in politics is an absolute disaster for our democracy. Or I'm sorry, our republic. It's absolutely a very bad uh, influence. Basically, it doesn't matter whether you're liberal or conservative politician. If you accept a lot of money from corporate interests, you're probably going to vote in favor of those corporate interests. We really need to get that out of the system. And that was Bernie Sanders' main point that he campaigned on. And he was 100% right. 100% right. And obviously, since the election, he has gotten a large amount of attention. And right now, he kind of is, for lack of a better term, the figurehead of the Democratic Party. Now, whether that permeates and actually really influences the party for the next round of elections or not, we'll see. But this side of the movement, the Bernie Sanders side, is starting to gain momentum. And there are things you can do if you agree with this to try to continue the momentum in that direction. I would say the first thing you should do is check out Justice Democrats, read up on them, see what you think. Sign your name if you want to. Signing your name super easy. This petition that they have for having the Democratic Congress people support single payer health care has already flipped 10 Congress people over to, from not supporting it to supporting it. So there are things you can do that are honestly pretty easy that might actually affect some real change. Of course, there are other more involved things you can do too if you have the time or money. Maybe you can donate some of those things. It's entirely up to you. Obviously, that's pretty much going to wrap this up. Hopefully we'll see some positive change. I mean, but anything that's worth doing is tough and it takes time. That's it. So, as always, if you like this, thumbs up. If you hate me, thumbs down. Share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks a whole lot for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.